Ollie, book out. Let's go. Okay. So we have three forms of the equation of a line here. We first learned this form. Y is equal to mx plus b, which gives you your y-intercept and your slope. Okay? Then we learned y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, which is if you have the slope and you know a point. And then yesterday, we learned this one, which is standard form. You only really need to use standard form if I ask you, or I give you the equation in standard form, then we have to convert to y is equal to mx plus b. So this is really only if I tell you to. If I say to write the answer in standard form, then you would. But most of the time, I'm just going to say write in y is equal to mx plus b form, because that's the most useful form. Okay? Yes. Shh. People at the back, please stop talking.
Like that form, the first one.
What do you mean on a test? Like, am I going to give you the formulas?
No, if we have to use general form.
I might just give you the question in general form and say, what's the slope of this line or something like that. Like we did yesterday, where then you'd convert it. So I would do that. I don't think I'll ask you to write the answer in that form. Okay. Okay. So now that we've learned all the different equations, now we're going to answer the questions, basically. This is what this lesson and the next lesson, etc., are all about. This is what makes this unit hard, is because it's just a bunch. I just give you a sentence. I say, pull out all the information and write the equation of a line. Okay? So we're given 2 points, P and Q. Determine the equation in general form. Okay, we'll do it just for practice. Of a line passing through the 2 points, blah, 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 blah. All right. We have 2 points. Do I have a y-intercept? Carson. There's no y-intercept, okay? So do I want to use this one? No, because I don't know the y-intercept. So the only other choice is to use the one right below it, right? The point slope. This is the one I want to use. Okay. What 2 pieces of information do I need to fill out this line? I need to know the slope and a point, right? X1, Y1. All right. We have 2 points, so I can just pick one or the other. It does not matter. Which point do you want to use for our point? P or Q? Q? All right, we're using Q. So for our point, we're going to use Q, -2, -6. So that'll be our x1, y1. Now, I have to figure out the slope. How do you figure out the slope if you know 2 points? Does anybody remember the equation?
X1 minus y1 minus
It is that equation. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So, what do you want to call set 1 and set 2? Does it matter? It does not matter. So I will call this set 1 and that set 2. What's y2? -1 minus -6 over 3 minus -2. What's -1 plus 6? +5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So my slope is 1. Okay. So now I know my slope. I've already assigned my xy for my point. All I have to do is plug it into my equation. So y minus y1 is minus negative 6 equals m, which is 1. That's nice. X minus negative 2. Y plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. And I want it in general form. Let's write it in mx plus b and general form. So mx plus b is, I get everything to one side, so it's y equals, right? This is mx plus b. So if I move the 6 over, Adria, Yvette. Stop talking, like that whole 5 of you in the back row. Go away if you don't want to be here. 2 minus negative 6, or 2 minus 6, sorry, is negative 4. So y is equal to x minus 4. That's mx plus b form. How do I write it in standard form? Yes, you put everything to one side and keep the x positive. So if I move the y over, I get 0 is equal to x minus y minus 4. And that's the answer. Those are your two answers, basically. Is that okay? When you have 2 points, basically you're going to use y minus y1, blah, blah, point slope form. Find your slope using y2 minus y1. Pick one of the points. It doesn't matter which point you pick. Fill in all your info, write it in general form, and you're pretty much done. Okay? All I want you to do is number 1. What time does class end? 10 after? 1:08. Do number 1. Pick 4 of them. I don't care which 4. Question number 1, pick 4, please.